I really think image is everything when it comes to business. How you present your business and your products to your customers is very important, especially on the web. I've got Claudia Irvine-Little from Evolutionary Imaging, a leading Canadian design firm, here to discuss how you can update your website, I guess improve it. What are some of the basic things we should be looking at?
Well, a lot of people have websites up already, and maybe they've done them a while ago, or they had somebody who did them that maybe wasn't as involved in marketing, but they were really good on the technical end, and so that's why they've uploaded their website. I think it's really important when you're in business to portray a consistent image to your clients. So one of the things you want to take a look at is, does your website match the rest of the marketing pieces that you're sending out or showing to the client?
Like your flyers, your business cards?
Your flyers, your brochures, so that when they come to your website, they know right away that they're in the right place. Now, that didn't happen a lot in the past because, like I said, a lot of technical people were designing websites, and they didn't really know a lot about sales or marketing, so there wasn't that flow there. But that's changing quite a bit now. A lot of designers, marketing consultants know how to build websites, and they can do a really good job for you and really mainstream your image a little bit more. So one of the things, like I said, you want to make sure is that you have consistent branding, that your contact information is really accessible. A lot of people miss that. I go to so many websites and you can't find their phone number or their address. How would you ever get in touch with that company?
I think a lot of them don't want you to phone them.
Well,
especially the tech companies, when you can't get your computer working. I never can find the number.
Right. Well, I guess for customer service, they really should have some sort of contact information. But I mean, I think basically overall, the most important thing would be overall image and look. If your website doesn't look professional, if you've done it in Microsoft Word and uploaded it with their handy web tool, well, it's probably not portraying the professionalism that your company shows in every other aspect of your business. And in fact, it can be detrimental to your business. If you go to a website and it looks terrible, you're going to leave right away. And actually, really importantly, that's something that I would like to mention to people. A lot of people have websites, and they think that's good enough, and that's drawing customers, but they really should be looking at their web stats. If they're getting 2,000 visitors a day, and you notice that your stats are saying that they leave after the first page, then there's a problem with your site. It's
almost like having a storefront, I guess, and your windows are all dirty and you've got a crappy awning and it's falling apart.
Exactly. So what you're telling is you're telling people to come, but then actually you don't really want them to stay. So that is really important. You want to take a look at that. And the whole point of the internet is to attract people. That's the first step. But then keeping people there, that's the second step.
So we've got an example here.
So this is a client that we have, and this is their website that they have right now, and they've just commissioned us to redesign their website to match their branding. So overall, as far as website goes, it's not a fantastic site what they have up here, but it's not the worst site that I've seen. But we really, really do want to improve upon it. So first of all, the first thing you notice when you come to this site is that there is nowhere to focus. There's nowhere for your eye to focus. You're not sure what to look for. We see the no refund, no charge, which is a very aggressive statement.
My eyes drawn there.
Yeah. So I mean, that good or bad, that's very aggressive, and oftentimes that's not really the stance that they want to be portraying to a client.
Well, think about that. I mean, if they're trying to reach these big clients, it doesn't look like they're the BMW of
no, it doesn't, not right now, but they will.
Recovery consultants, yeah.
So what they have for their branding, and they've had for quite a while, has been, first of all...
Hold that up a little bit more. Yeah.
First of all, what you're seeing is a very strong color green. Well, that's their branding color. We don't see hardly any green except for this wrong shade that's sitting in the square. So right away, that's already a problem. If a client gets a piece or a business card, they're going to go to the site and they're going to say right away, is this the same company? One of the things...
It doesn't look like it, except the logo.
Well, and in fact, the logo's wrong as well. So that's already not a good thing.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do is we wanted to change some things. One of the other things I'd like to mention is you're also not seeing a full screen view. Right away, you have to make the client scroll. We don't really want clients to do that. We want them to get the full message right away.
Okay.
So we've started reworking their site, and so here we have their new site. And so now all of a sudden we have a branding that is very consistent to what we're sending out. And on the inside of the brochure, we also have developed a message for them. And we're carrying that theme
You got the pig on both?
We've got the pig on both. So we're carrying the theme through. And that's really important. Clients like to know that you're organized, you mean your message, and you're consistent. And so that's really what we're showing people here right away without them having to read a word. They know that there's some planning has gone into their company. And the front page of a website is a little like a teaser. It's a little bit like the cover of a brochure. You don't want to dump all the information right away. You want to make it easy so that people can pick out the information that's important to them and easily navigate those.
I think the temptation there is, though, for a lot of companies just to dump, like you said, everything on the front page so, you know, the people don't miss anything when they come there.
Well, that's a common mistake, and you just can't, your eye just cannot focus on that much information at one time. So we're really trying to just focus on one or two messages here. At the same time, we want to make the site accessible for people who go there regularly to easily access the other information that's important to them. And if you have to make them look around for that, you're hiding your content, that's really difficult on a client. In the end, you always have to be thinking about the user, not yourself, not what you want.
So I guess some of the key things here, obviously tied in with the branding and the materials that you already have or are going to be using. Make sure the colors are the same as the branding, and that you just don't dump everything right on the page, so that you have something that, like you said, the eye can focus on and then draw them into the site, right?
And most importantly, make sure that you have valid content. Again, you don't need to dump everything. You just need to put the important points on the website. Your website is a tool to attract customers, and in this case, it's an informational site. The people who are really selling their service are their consultants. So what you want the website to do is to provide enough information to reassure the client, to make sure that they know that you're professional, to get them to call the consultant. The consultant's going to make the final sale in this case, and we're just trying to draw or attract clients here. If you're dumping everything on the site at once, there's no reason to call. So.
Do pigs increase the viewership of websites?
They do, yeah. Proven fact.
Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Claudia Irvine-Little from Evolutionary Imaging. You can check her website. We've got it up here on the screen.